Howdy folks, and welcome to NASCAR Thunder 2004 Career Mode. We're going for it, fellas. It's time for the Daytona Duels of Daytona. 2011 Speed Weeks is already alive and well, and Kenseth picked up the first victory of the season. We ended up in the catch fence. Go figure. So that cool-looking paint scheme that had flames on it literally ended up in flames. But here's your upcoming schedule here. We got the Daytona Duels, the Daytona 500, and after that, the real season begins. Subway 400, Vegas, Atlanta. Really fun stuff. I want to look at a couple drivers here that are our new characters for this season and kind of touch on them a little bit and see where are they at. So the 45 car is done. Richard Petty Enterprises has downsized, so they only have the 43 to my knowledge. Kenny Wallace, I was mistaken. Shout out to the cat who pointed it out because I was an idiot saying it. I was mistaken. There's actually still a Bill Davis Racing Intrepid Racing. The 23 car, it's going to be Kenny Wallace. He's the only Dodge left from Bill Davis Racing as Ward Burton flew the coupe. There was someone else that was a silly season change. I mean, it's hard to keep up with everybody changing all these different teams and everything, you know. But there was one more, I think. Could be wrong on that. Could be wrong. Let's see. Nope. Wait, no, it was Andy Armstrong. I'm a freaking idiot. Yeah, so, what's his face? Ashton Lewis retired. Andy Armstrong, who's made some Winston Cup starts as far back as 2005, so I guess you could consider him kind of maybe a replacement driver, maybe a long-term Busch Series driver, but nonetheless, Andy Armstrong coming on board. It's going to be his first full-time season in the Wood Brothers machine. So Ford's getting younger. Dodge is cutting their losses with the 22 and the 45 camp. So anyways, the stage is set for the Daytona 500. This is our primary paint scheme. This is it, guys. This is for the Super Bowl of Stock Car Racing. You won this race in 2006. We won this race last year. We won the Daytona 500. We're going to be bringing the same car we, ran at the Bud Shootout. Thankfully, it doesn't count as damage, even though it should. Oh, boy. Here we go. Going for our third Daytona 500. Car rating of 81. Hopefully, it'll be good enough for the show. Let's go. Alrighty, folks, so he qualified, I think it was, 38th, I think, for the Daytona 500, so not where we need to be, but the good thing is we do have the Gatorade 125, so that gives us a second chance opportunity, and here's the rundown. So the Gatorade 125s determine the starting positions for the Daytona 500. The first race will determine the inside row, and the second race determines the outside row. The front row for the Daytona 500 is based off qualifying time alone, not the 125s. And of course, your pole sitter for the Daytona 500 is actually a underfunded car. One of the predictions I kind of had going into this season. I think one fantasy driver will win a race without needing a crazy DNF. Will just win it on outright speed. That's my prediction. And check out that beautiful 24 car. In real life, that car was ran at the 2002 Daytona 500. Very cool to see Jeff Gordon bringing it out here. So, as of right now, we have the 38th starting spot in the Daytona 500, but we have the opportunity to get a lot more. So each position is 2 positions, because this is for the outside row of the 500. So each car we pass is theoretically 1 row higher. Row 20, or 20th place gets you row 20. 10th place gets you row 10. So, anyways. 5-lap mad dash for the cash here, fellas, so you gotta go for it. It's even shorter than the Budweiser shootout, but I mean, if we're starting this far back in the race on Sunday, I mean, it's gonna be really tough to actually have a shot at it, because when you're this far back, the pack generally breaks up, and it's so difficult to kind of bridge that gap, because you'll generally have a 3 or 4 car breakaway to settle the Harley JRL Trophy, so it's really, really tough. But nonetheless, try to get a big draft here if we can and get back up there. We're up to full song now, so we have that momentum. But every position... Oh, look at that. Tina Gordon throws a bad block right there. And now that's going to slow both of us down. Yeah, that's inside lane. There's just not enough cars there. Got to kind of woe back up to the outside. Get some draft. Don't get hit by the dirty air. There we go. And hopefully we'll be able to catch a little bit of toe off Kurt Busch's Ford. So I look at this 2011 season, and I think one driver that really could be a upset Could be Jeff Burton. I really do think it could be Jeff Burton. He's been the most consistent driver from the Roush camp. I think Kevin Harvick, he could win the championship as well. I don't think it's going to be a obvious champion here in 2011. I don't think it's going to be a Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart outright. I think you're really going to see one of these outsiders. Maybe even Kurt Busch. Maybe he could make a deep championship run. Who knows? But it's going to be interesting to see. So right now we're 16th. That is not good. We got to get up there, man. We got to get some draft here. Big momentum. There we go. We're finally getting some draft off the 97 car, but it's going to make a very challenging Daytona 500 if we're going to be 30-something, you know, on the start grid. The car just does not feel like it has the speed. Oh, we can't make that pass. Oh, we got an engine failure right there. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go to the outside here. That's going to be one extra spot. Tough luck for the 25 bunch. Hendrick engine falling short here. And, of course, during the 500, there's 2 pit stops. So that gives you 2 opportunities to really try some strategy. But I just don't think we have the speed. I really don't think we have a bullet. Now, each year, a lot of people don't know this, but each year, oh, look at that. Splitting them 3 wide. The AI actually get a little bit faster. The game is designed to force the player to increase their equipment, that's why this game is the GOAT, right? Every year the competition gets faster because in real life that's how NASCAR is. You know, every year they always find some sort of Mickey Mouse gimmick in the garage and they exploit it to win races. That's just how NASCAR is, and they incorporated that into this game. So as you upgrade your equipment, the AI upgrades their equipment as well, and that's what makes this game the GOAT. So as of right now, if the checkers wave, we're going to be 20th. We could get at least 2 more spots here if we play our cards right. Come on, come on, underneath Johnny Benson there. Jeff Burton, the outside, blowing up. Come on now, come on, come on, come on. Get around him here, guys. Come on, there we go, there we go. I think this would be for 14th in the Daytona 500. Come on now. The best we can do is 7th. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Excuse me. And we got Jimmy Johnson behind us. We're going to hold him off. Come home 7th. We had to kind of rough up Kurt Busch. It's okay. We have a good rivalry with him. But your dual winner is Kevin Harvick. I believe it was... Yeah, Gordon got the outside pole. So Harvick's going to be up there, I think, in 4th. Well, it's going to be a fun Daytona 500, fellas. Welp, the stage is set for the Daytona 500. It's going to be a lot of fun here. Let's see the rundown. So Kevin Harvick leads all 5 laps in an uneventful dual race. We didn't fly in a catch fence, so that's good. We're going to be starting, I believe, 14th on Sunday, which is 20-something spots better than it could have been. Joe Nemechek's going to be, at the back of the pack, unfortunately, but it's going to be an interesting 500, guys. Could we possibly see an upset winner? Who knows? But I think one thing that's going to really pay dividends this season is there's 2 less full-time cars that we all know and love. The 45 and the 22 are out. So that means the 19 car could get 2 extra spots on Sunday. Craven could get 2 extra spots. Chase Montgomery, who is going to move up in the standings, because anytime you see a team walk away, someone will capitalize. Well, it's going to be Hall and Gordon on the front row for the 500. Oh boy. So in the next episode, we'll be tackling the Daytona 500. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Upload these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the channel. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out for season... Oh, we're on season 9, season 10. I've lost count how many seasons we've done on this thing, guys. Doing it for y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching, and if you ever want to support the channel, you know what to do. Promo code down below, guys, for free shipping on NASCAR merch. So... holy cow, man, this is going to be fun. If I honestly had to say, do we have a shot to win it? I'm going to say we're going to be playing from behind here because we don't have the raw speed to be able to win it. I just don't think we have much speed out of this thing. I mean, I could, tweak the gear ratios a little bit, but I don't know. One thing I was thinking of trying, though, is what if we lower the springs? A little fun fact here, I'll end the video on this, guys, is that if you lower or raise your springs in your car, it actually makes your car lower. So if you've seen, like, the back end of these cars like slam to the ground at super speedway races back in the Gen 4 era. You can actually do that on this game. It even works on Thunder 2003, and I believe it works on here. So if you lowered your springs, the back end of your car will be lowered as well. It's really cool how they made this game work, but I might do that. I might try it and see. Maybe it gives us a little bit better acceleration. Who knows? Anyways, folks, thank y'all so much for watching the video. Hope you're having a fantastic day out there. Diecastbuffet, signing off.